Hello world, we're live. It's me, the Jcrow, and we're in Adobe Animate today with potentially the last you're going to see on the channel of Rotten Zombie until it releases on October 4th. I've done a little bit of work on the Rotten Dance offline, and I think today we're on to just some little details on the hair, and then we'll be on to colouring. Yo, I nearly clicked the end stream button instead of to unhide the Jack and Colby. So, this might be the last you guys are going to see of this meme until she is finally done. So, I'm actually working on the hair and the hair details. I put the curl on the wrong side. So, this is what we're looking at currently. So, she needs the hair curls putting in, and then we can move on to colour. So, I'm hoping to start working on colour during today's live stream. So, animation memes that I was thinking of doing as a little break after. One is Hatsune Miku themed. And I know precisely how that's going to go and how to set that up. Another is OC themed, but I need to pick an OC for it. So I was thinking of doing a poll so people could pick which character to use for the meme. But it'd also be interesting to know if there's any particular characters that people do want to see anyway. Hi, Craiglitch, hey, welcome. I'm almost done with the hair. We're just doing the little details. I know in the last live stream you mentioned you were a fan on how the hair was animated. So I thought it would be interesting for you to know. The reason I'm doing it in blue line art isn't because it's going to stay that way. It is so that I can see what I'm doing better because it's overlapping and it is on its own layer so I can move it behind her at some point. So I think that would give it the bounce I'm looking for. Is it? It's a bit big. It's way too big. Which I'll try again. Bounce. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Okay. How are you finding working on background art, Sastra Blaze? How are you actually finding it? Because I know you mentioned this was your first time doing backgrounds. You've not done them before. So how are you finding that? I'm curious to know. Okay, so yes, I want the curl to go back to that one now. And we're going to hold that for the rest of these frames until she moves again. Has anyone been working on their private work as well, like OCs? Or how has school and work been for those that have been attending? I think I have just reached the end of that one huge week of appointments, which is quite pleasant, but also a little bit disorientating because at the end of a week like that, you just kind of end up sat there feeling, if you've just finished the busy week and all that, you end up with the moment, or at least I do, of feeling like you're still in rush mode. So it still feels like I can't relax. Okay. So we just need another bounce on this side, but like that, but we need to fix these curves here. And also fix this hole in the side of her head. Pilot, today I argued with my ex, found out someone told a secret about me to him, and my best friend betrayed me all of a sudden. She blocked me on WhatsApp and ghosted me on purpose. What a shitty day. Yeah, that is a horrible day. That is a lot of fallout. I'm gonna assume it's probably all to do with the same happening because if your best friend Ah, your best friend betrayed you all of a sudden, so you know. I was gonna say, if she suddenly blocked you and ghosted you, and you have no idea why, I was gonna say there's a good chance it's gonna be to do with whatever was said by the ex. Because, like, that's gonna be too much of a coincidence. But I'm sorry all that happened to you, especially all in one day. How are you actually handling that? Because that sort of thing can be too much for a lot of people. Um, okay, so the curl needs to, I think, here. I know I'm not very explaining much there to everyone, sorry. And then I think we need to add here. So it's a bit of anticipation to try and give it a bit more bounce. I'm going with that. Right, something didn't work there. That or it just doesn't work zoomed in like that. Let's zoom out, take a look. Going to complete the loop cycle probably as well. Yeah, that's not working. See, I was doing really, really well with these, and then I had to interrupt the flow to go and cook and make food, and now I've completely lost the flow I was working with. I was doing really well. All of these was going so smoothly. Let's take a look at my other ones. So it's normal pose, bounce pose, back to normal pose, bounce curl, normal pose. Or is it stretch then curl? Stretch, curl, relaxed. Stretch, curl, relaxed. So this one needs to hold the relaxed pose. So that'd be stretch, curl, relax. So just sort of stretch, curl, relax, just so we know what we're doing. Then we need to hold this until she moves her head again. Okay. Cry glitch. When I get bad news, I'm neutral. Just an emoji in the way. Or in denial state for like 3 days, then I cry on my pillow. It is a normal way of handling things. A lot of people experience that one. I thought it was abnormal because I do that as well. Like when you're in a crisis, I remain calm. I kind of bottle up emotions, or at least I saw it that way. And then it means you can deal with the confrontation when it happens as it happens and appropriately. Like if you need to, for example, if you need to leave or whatever, you've got a calm head, you're not overwhelmed. But speaking with someone in psychology, they were like, actually, that's a pretty normal coping mechanism, especially if you do process it later on. But quite a lot of people have the response to trouble as to remain calm, and it can kind of feel like denial, but it's a bit different. So here, okay. Okay, let's buy over the way. Remember, Musin and Barley, my OCs I never drew. I do remember you vaguely mentioning that you do have a couple of OCs that you've never drawn. So I do remember you mentioning them. Venom Shank R. Venom Shank, you're a pirate. Also, where did the Discord go? Oh, there we go. I'm back. Yeah, that's working a bit better. So she's a little bit janky at the moment, but then we need to do stretch colon. So this one's going to be curling and stretching in the opposite direction. to an extent. So it's going to be stretching to the opposite direction her head's moved. Also, I think the relaxed pose is going to be this one. So I can also move that in here. Yeah, we did go to D&D as well, but there isn't as many shenanigans to tell you this time because this time it was more of a problem-solving session. So there isn't really as much to convey. They're still interesting sessions, it's just there's not as much to talk about. We did stumble into like some sort of ritual sacrifice though. But the team was kind of like, I don't want to die. So sometimes, because my character's very impulsive anyway, I'll just send him ahead to open doors and just be like, bite the bullet. And he went into this room, this secret room in like the king's chamber, and we were all very suspicious of it. So I specified because he's a goblin as well. I was like, he sticks his head around and he's kind of like got his nose just peeking. He just sticks his head around the door like this, but doesn't enter the room. And oh my god, he witnessed horrors. It was terrifying. Okay, I kind of like that it's a bit more of a rigid bounce though. It's kind of giving hair gel. So I saw a break in the hair somewhere. That isn't the big obvious one on the top right. Is it there? It's in there somewhere. It's around the left arm. Oh, I can't spot it. I can only spot it when I'm playing. Chippy Delicious. Hello, I'm new to is. Hi. Well, I'm the Jcrow. We usually animate on the channel. At the moment, I'm doing kind of a thriller style zombie dance with one of my OCs, Eden, for an animation meme we're working on. This is near the end of this project now. Currently animating her hair, and then we're going to do a little bit of colouring today. But I do also have to animate the rest of the belt that she's using as a tourniquet. But welcome, Chippy Delicious. How did you find the stream? What brought you here today? And do you like art or animation yourself? Are you an artist, an enjoyer of art? Craiglitch, to be honest, going full Rampage and 7 on my ex was the bestest feeling. Fair. And it's happening again. I'm seeing lightning, but no sound. And Nisty, hello guys, new profile pic. Oh, what's in the profile pic? Is it your cat? Oh, that's cute. High quality new profile picture. So other details in the hair. There was this extra curl at the bottom of her hair. But it's kind of hidden by her arm, I think. So I think it'd look too messy to include it in most frames. Although we'd be able to see it for a little bit here. I sample a different colour for doing the sketch. But yeah, Chippy Delicious. The final for this is going to be out on the 4th of October. So it's nearly finished on the stuff that I'll be doing during the animation live stream front. The final result of this is going to be posted very soon. Um, what's her hair doing here actually? Is it holding place? Well, it is a little bit for one frame. Nisty Jcrow, you're about 43 subscribers late on the horror stream. I need to set up on Squeaky's stuff to do it. In fact, you know what? I did just get paid like last night. I could buy the thing. Should I buy the thing? Because for 150 followers, we were gonna do a stream with like a BPM heart monitor, and Squeaky even picked the horror game to play, so I'm not prepared for whatever it is. Just to make matters worse. Okay. Almost done with this one little curl. Almost. Misty, buy the thing. I could buy the thing. Might. Okay. Oh, wait. That animates so smoothly, and it's such a tiny little detail. It's such a tiny little detail. No one's gonna notice it other than you guys that have just sat through the live stream and see me do it. Teeny weeny little detail, but it looks good. It's always satisfying when you do like a small technical piece that just turns out right the first time. No editing. It's like, ah, yes. Just getting rid of the blue line in between. And then I think she just needs the little loose flicks of hair on her head. Ah, I see. So part of this frame here needs the curl because her arm does surpass it. Jcrow, in my opinion, Tyler Durden drawing. Or Jcrow opinion on my Tyler Durden drawing. I don't actually know who Tyler Durden is. I know when I first saw it on TikTok, at first I was like, oh, I should show Nisty this. And then I looked at who posted it and I was like, oh, it was. So that was my reaction. I was like, I'm gonna show Nisty. Oh, they drew it. Okay. I think you did really well. It's nice to see you drawing again because I know that you've had a bit of a break from it. But for just like literally straight black and white, no gray areas as well, it was very good technical drawing. Okay, we need to animate the little flicks of hair, which I think for a bunch of it are going to be in the same place, hopefully. Right, glitch, I'm going to do a video and send it on the Discord because it's too creepy. Okay, what kind of video do you mean? Nissu Crowglitch, imagine a ball of lightning floats in your house and fries you. Someone hold my hand, it's so close to my face. Okay, Crowglitch, I'm scared of the lightning. Nisty, imagine it turns into a ball of light and just enters your house. Home invasion, but it's a ball of lightning. It's coming to get you. You know, there is like, have you heard of that phenomenon of lightning and literal balls of lightning being a thing? Wee. Hmm. Okay, so a little bit of bounce on them there. And then, is this where they're back in place? No. Nisty, he looks like a damn caveman in my drawing. I think you did a good job. I've not seen you draw any face work yet. I've not seen you draw a profile of someone before like that. Is it your first time drawing faces as well? Oh, where'd the hair go? Huh, her hair's missing. Bald, bald. Okay. Because, like, I don't want to just copy and paste the hairs around, because I do want it to look, soft and bouncy. So, like, I want them to be kind of loose. Oh, and the hair's going behind her anyway, so this is fine. Um, Misty, bro, I did not do a good job. That's the point. That's the funny in it. No, because you did. Like, obviously, there is room for skill. For skill. There's room for improvement, and you can say that about a lot of art and art in general. There's always going to be room for improvement. But what you drew fundamentally was recognizable. You could tell who you had drawn, which means you have done a good job. So if you draw something and you can tell what the picture is supposed to be, that's already a good thing. So if I was to draw this and you guys are like, yeah, that's a mushroom, then that doesn't mean that it's good, but it definitely means that you're on the right path. And then how much detail I can add to the mushroom will vary. And you'll still be like, that's a mushroom, and then you like see it at different tiers. If I was drawing a person, if I did this and was like, right, I'm going to draw that Tyler you mentioned, you don't know who that is. Or like with same face syndrome, and it's like I'm about to draw Miku, and it's just like that same face syndrome, and it's all of them look the same. And it's like, well, she's cute, but it could be Miku. But then, give it side bangs and the little bit down here, and all of a sudden it's Rin. Swap it out, make it Teto. So like you didn't just draw a generic face. One, you're trying realism, and two, you could tell who you actually drew with the realism. So I can't say it's bad, no. It'd definitely be, like I say, there's room for skill and improvement and stuff like that. But okay, I would like to actually see you try and do more portraits and see what those improvements end up becoming. Nisty, damn it, Jcrow. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time getting me to bully someone's work in general, especially if they're doing well. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. I do genuinely think it'd be really interesting. So it's like if you continue to do them, and then in future you could even redraw Tyler specifically, and then you can compare them side by side. Okay, go. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's bouncing with the hair. It works. I'll mess around with it more once there's actual consistent color behind her. Um, we just need to complete the line work on the top right there, where there's a hole in her hair. And then we can start coloring. So what should we color first? What should we do first for color? I can make a poll actually. But what inspired you to try realism anyway, Nisty? What was your inspiration to try the realism? Oh no, the thumbnail of my live stream is that haunting little face I just drew. Because I'm clicking on I'm gonna put it on the Discord. 1 minute. So there's a link to Discord in the description for those interested. Actually, I can share it to the canvas. Right, witness, witness. So I just went to go and get, just to make a poll. And look, that's what it's showing people. Be like, hey, you want to click on this live stream? You want to click on this live stream? Very talented art going on in this stream. Okay. Try glitch. I sended my funeral on Discord. Oh no. My last piece of media before dying. Try glitch, are you actually experiencing crisis? Because I don't know if you're making meme or not. You did just say you've had a really bad day. Are you okay? Um, I'll check it out in a moment. I'm just mid-typing. Face. Okay, there is a. Oops. There's a poll in chat for anybody interested. She should be dancing minus. Oh no, it's just flashing that horrible face. Be gone. You're giving Yababina Loki. Right, I'll check the Discord. I can't hear you because of the music. Hang on. Oh, it's the lightning. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Craiglitch, you meant the lightning, everyone. That's good. That's really cool, though, actually. That's really cool lightning, though. I'm sorry, it's terrifying, but it's also really cool. Is it real lightning? Okay. So far, we've got the vote is 50% vote for doing coloring the hair first and 50% on the clothes. It's 2 votes if anyone wants to go and, break that. So first up, I will be finishing the line art, but then we need to pick something to color in. I do also need to decide on which characters to use for the other animation meme that I'm going to do as a little break to celebrate getting this one done. Well, it's not done. I still have a ton of editing and stuff to do in After Effects and Assembly to make sure it all goes smoothly. And then I also have to design thumbnails. So there is still going to be a lot I have to do for this and research and writing up the descriptions. But okay, it at least means the footage part of it is completed. Oops. Stop. There we go. Cry glitch. It's not cool. It's terrifying. I have a phobia. Oh no. Um, Ways to handle it. You could turn the lights on. Turning the lights on mean that the lightning outside isn't going to flash and light up your bedroom or the room you're in as harshly. You if you have good headphones, yeah, that's the right word. If you have good headphones or earplugs, those. Okay. So that's her hair, that's her dance. The hair will be on a layer behind her too. Okay. Currently, we have 1 vote for face, hair, and the clothes. So we still need tiebreakers, everybody. I can start by recoloring the hair outline to give you guys more chance to do the voting. So if we do the clothes, I'll probably start with like the stripes on her shirt. So we will also do some shaded animation too. I feel like all the votes are like equally spaced out at the minute. Everyone's like, just want to see it finished. Okay, so she now at least has the hair liner in the right color. Everything's like quite springy. And Craiglitch, I'm scared of headphones too. Then I think the best you can do is put the lights on so that the flashing lights are less harsh, and probably play music or a movie or something. Have like audio that's going to help you as well. Watch Stars Arts, I'm drawing while watching you. What are you drawing? Are you drawing more comics? Or Reggie? Craiglitch, I'm going to close the windows so that I can't see them. That is also a good start. Looking and focusing on it is going to make it scarier. Sometimes getting more information on a subject can make it worse. Not worse, sorry, better. So, like, knowing what you're looking for. For example, we don't really get tornadoes in the UK, but for some reason, I've just always been terrified of them. So, one day I decided, so when we'd have really big storms, I don't know, I just get reoccurring nightmares about tornadoes, and I think that's what's made me nervous about them. I think it's just because, like, there's like a helplessness there. So, I ended up researching what it actually looks like when a tornado is forming, so that when really bad storms happen, I can look at the sky and reassure myself and be like, no, it's just strong wind. Just calm yourself. Nothing's going to happen. And then my nerves ease for the rest of the storm. So it's always like, especially if I'm trying to sleep and I've got nothing else to think about, I can get like really panicky. And I understand it's totally irrational. And I know that's not what's going to happen, but you can't help it if you're freaking out, you know? Well, we now have 4 votes in, and currently it's an extra vote towards shading and colouring their face. So more votes can as the more votes come in, I can change up what I'm doing. But in the meantime, I guess we're working on the face. Girly is green. Actually, we're gonna hit save. Like if as I'm animating it, more votes go and be like, actually, I want to see the hair now. We can start on the hair, you know? It doesn't have to be fixed. Now let me just find a zombie scene I can open. This one? Oop, there she is. So you need to pinch frame, I can just get the exact colours that we ended up using. Well, I ended up using. Um, there, a folder. Chin, body. So we do need to still animate the tourniquet, but I think I just want to get some colour on there. And this lower arm, it can wait. Oh, the bite wounds as well. They're going to be that's what they need colouring separately. So if we do the body, I can also do the bite. So hide those sketch layers, go to the ref layer and unlock that because we now have oop, the rest of her minus a mouth. Now those can be locked and collapsed again. Nisty, check Discord. Sorry. One moment. On the way. Creativity corner. Which one is better? There's your ungoofy non-caveman dial. Your proportions are better on the new one that you have sent. I think that is a new one. Oh, sorry, I yawned. But yeah, the proportions on your most recent one are better. The coloring's still really solid on both of them. I think that's mostly it. It's like if you were to, for lack of a better term, if you imagine it in Photoshop, if you could select the head on your first attempt and kind of like squash it, that would in theory be solving the problems. It's just the proportions are a bit spaced. But there's already a lot of improvement there. And it's yeah, because I actually tried, bro. Well, the extra effort has paid off. There is already lots of improvement. Well done, Nisty. Proud of you for keeping at it. This is- Um, let's see. We are back over here. The votes are on. Still in favor of the face with 4 votes. You know what's funny is when I hover on my own, I'm logged in as the Jcrow, right? And I log in on my own, the Jcrow page. And as I'm looking at my live stream, a button keeps popping up to be like, hey, do you want to follow? Do you want to subscribe? I'm like, it's my channel. What do you mean, do I want to subscribe? What do you mean? I did click it to see what would happen out of curiosity. Nothing happened. Nothing changed. Your subscriber count doesn't go up either. And then the next time I clicked back on my channel, it was asking me if I wanted to subscribe to my own channel again. I think it's a bug. Statistically, it's probably a bug. It's just interesting. It's odd. Whoa, that's a wrong color. So we're starting with the shading, the darker tones of her face, and oh, there's like a little section up there I can color. There we go. And there is also a level of some of these where the pose is being held in some areas but not in others, like for hair bounce, where I can just copy it across for a few. That's pretty convenient, just saying. Oh wait, did I copy the? Oh, I forgot to bring the neck. Because I think the neck counts. The neck does. The neck isn't face. I know the votes are in favor of face, but I think Misty, the goofy one, is goofy on purpose. Okay, that's fine. Like if oh, I don't. I always. I'm just very supportive when it comes to art, like naturally. So like I will be like I'll be a number one fan regardless. Because either way, you're being creative and making something and having fun, and that's great. Is there like a reason to draw that particular person goofy I'm missing? So while Eden's mouth moves here, I've moved her jawline up and down too, so she's kind of like so that's more of like a E pose. So I've brought the chin up, and then the chin comes down for the type pose. The brother what's that, brother? Like, I'm not sure how much of this can be held, because I think her hair does clip some of it, because her hair wobbles. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to lie about your art, but I'm definitely not going to be mean either. I will be genuine. Okay, and then this part of the ear can just stay shadowed because her arm's raised in front of it. Um, the face will have some shading the same, some not because her hair's moving, and that is the same with her ear. User, this is coming along swimmingly. Skelly, I never got the notification with a fish emoji. Oh, swimmingly. Thank you, user. Have you seen it playing zoomed out yet? I'll give it a quick play just in case. We've done the hair. We've currently got a poll going to choose what we're colouring at the moment. And the current winner was face, so I'm just doing some shading on the face first. But that is subject to change. We can change the focus of our colour depending on where the poll's at. We get a little bit of chaos as a treat in the polls. So the shading on her face around here is going to be pretty much the same, but the shading around the pieces of hair and ear moving are going to be the things alternating here. And these little bits in there. And we hit fill. But how are you also doing, Skelly and user? Welcome back to the stream. It's great to see you again. Mochi Stars Arts. I was thinking of Applejack being like one of those Appaloosa horses. What's an Appaloosa horse, or is it a breed of horse? I can look it up if it is and get on the right page. 'Cause I noticed you made a post, Mochi Styles Art, saying that you didn't like your My Little Pony redesigns. So I'm gonna assume you're. When you posted that, I was thinking, I wonder if that means Mochi's gonna redo those designs at some point. And now you're talking about drawing Applejack, so I'm gonna assume that's what you're doing. But yeah, I like how springy her hair is. That was intentional. I do want to add an extra bit of shading at the bottom of her hair though. Look around here and here. Oops. And Mochi Stars, yes. Good luck on your redesigns. I hope you actually like these ones. I hope they come out how you want them to. I saw like some My Little Pony fan animation on my FYP on TikTok yesterday. I was like absolutely blown away by the level of animation. And then it was all for a meme too. Okay, I'm not actually sure how much of this is the same here because I think it changed because the hair moves pretty confident, but we'll find out very pretty quick. Yes, it does. But compared to this one, hair, yeah. So I just want to have color, um, near the front of these little parts of the hair. 'Cause the hair's bouncing in different directions depending on whether she's tilting her head to the left or the right, basically. Might be able to take this part across though. Fuck. I fucked up. I have to redo that. Fucked up. Sorry, I cleared the line art layer. Mochi Stars Arts. With the loser horses, I like the country horses, but they have really pretty spotted pattern. I already did Twilight Sparkles, so if you want to look, it's over in my community posts. Okay. And Nisty, because it's a meme on TikTok to draw him goofy. Ah, I see. And Skelly, I went and got a costume for Halloween, and I'm going camping on Friday. That's about it. They're both two very cool things. Unless you don't like camping, then I guess that's a scary thing. Oh, your Twilight Sparkle's so cute, Mochi Stars. I like the horse. I like the human design too. I like the short vest is actually really cute. And the waistband on the skirt. Oh, they're really cute. You did a good job there. You know, on the Miku 100 project, there is also a My Little Pony. There's a My Little Pony Miku for that project, based off the figure. Oh, so Nisty, you could always draw portraits that leapt that well. You were just intentionally drawing him goofy. Goofier. Okay, I get it. Whoops. Let's get the neck shadow in place. 'Cause that's gotta be one of the easiest things to just copy along these frames. Not sure why there's a short frame there. Why is she holding this pose for so long? Ugh. Actually, it means I can copy quite a lot of it once I've gotten past this point. So I should probably do this and then I'll have to do it once. So, oh, we've got some broken, busted line art. Let's fix this. Skelly, the costume is Jack Skeleton. I'm glad it is consistent with your Skelly themes. I was just looking at some Spirit Halloween animatronics they did for the Tim Burton's The Corpse Bride of Victor and Emily. They were insanely good. They were so pretty. I had no audio one on the TikTok, so I don't know how they sound. Apparently, they had voice lines too. Are you a Nightmare Before Christmas fan in general, or did you just want some skeleton themed costumes? Mochi Stars Arts. I already did a comic of part 2 and 3 of Audrey's Past, and I cannot wait to do part 4. I did read them, and she was getting comfort from one of her friends, right? Okay. I wish Audrey all the best in her recovery to get over the guy. He didn't deserve her. She deserves way better. Pretty sure you've mentioned she gets way better, so fine. But still. Also, don't think I've introduced. I suppose I have introduced a few OCs to the channel. I am an OC artist. I work with my own characters a lot. Um, but I'm also aware that you'll have only really seen as much as I've shown. Out of curiosity, are there any of those characters you'd like to see more of in the next animation I do? Because I can really, I know what I'm doing, but I can use pretty much any character to it. to do it. It's only a simple one. It is going to be a YouTube Shorts animation, the next project. But it can be any of my characters. So out of curiosity, I was wondering if there was already anyone that people in chat would like to see again before I decide. Because it's kind of undecided at the moment as to who I'll use. Misty Jesse Pinkman. Ah, yes, the famous Jcrow OC Jesse Pinkman. That What About Alaska drawing you did in your work was insane. I was Misty. That's actually I'm glad you brought it up. Okay, you know the drawing you did of What About Alaska. I was sat I was animating. We were at a gaming. We go to a gaming TCG type place. Squeaky was playing. I was doing some more work on this. I just brought my laptop and did some work at the back. But people will sit and chat to me while I'm working between rounds and when they get buys and stuff. And there was a guy that was like just at the table chilling and talking, and he just like caught a glance at my phone when I was looking at it and cracked up. It's like some random. He literally just looked at my phone and then just started scream laughing. I was like, "What's wrong?" And he just sat there, and was like through tears, going, "What about Alaska?" So, your little doodle nearly killed a man. But I'd appreciate the knowledge. It's art that Nisty shared to the Art Discord server, by the way. If anyone's curious, link in the description. And you too can see Alaska. So we're just pasting that shading across because her head's not moved, so I can. And we can take a little look at the poll. Currently, it is still 50-50 between working on the hair and clothes. The clothes would also include working on the the detail in the bite as well. But it's currently 50-50 with 7 votes. That's pretty impressive. Multi-Stars Arts. Part 3 is like small text of what Jesse said, trying to cheer up Audrey. And it's so small. I'm so sorry. Misty, bro, that's funny AF. Misty, kind of wild that a random ass guy on the other side of Europe laughed at my microscopic ass Misty Pigment doodle. Yeah, he properly cracked up. I, I was just literally, it was the fact that I know it was the timing as well. I guess I don't know. We were just talking, and I wasn't even showing it him actively. He was just kind of glancing my phone 'cause it was on the table flat in front of me. I kind of like, clicked on the image, zoomed in on the image. I'm like, and as I was just like looking at the picture, like, yes. What about Alaska? Said nothing about it. He just spotted it and cracked. So yes, Pinkman spotted in Europe. He's famous now. Jcrow, you've sent me some of your drawings. Are they for your Brawl Stars poster by any chance? Let's see. Oh, that one's so cute. The one with like the moon on her forehead. Who is this with the twin tails? They're so cute. Haha, get stocked. Oh, they're looking so good. I like how you've got the little pop-ups along the border forming. The poses are really cool, actually. You're doing really well. This one's a lot more expressive already compared to the other. Yeah, because I actually tried to with the positive reinforcement. Never. Never. Oh, Pebble. Oh, Pebble is a zoomies. Hello, Pebble. Oh, is that right, Pebble? Oh, is that right? Okay. Thank you for Thank you for telling me. I'd ask if you want to tell chat, but I know that the microphone doesn't pick up cat for some reason. Oh, there he goes. Hi Glitch, that's Janet, and it's a skin of her. Her default is a singer in the clothes of a stunt performer. So I did actually uninstall some apps earlier today, contemplating well, I almost said reinstalling. I've never had it on before, but installing Brawl Stars to try. The character designs just look really good. They look really pretty. Thinking I'm gonna start Enter the Community by playing as Kit and making everyone mad. Because apparently everyone's mad at the kitty, which is quite mean. Enter Community, play as the one everyone hates on. I don't see how that can go wrong. Looking into getting Miku boxing though. Who's got Miku boxing? Who's gonna learn how to kick butt with Miku? Oops. No! Come back, don't be blind. Here we go. But then I was also low-key tempted to actually try Pokemon Unite again. So I only stopped playing it because I got sick, but that was I was actually really good at that one. I think also certain people kind of ruined it for me, and by that I mean, um, one of my siblings would play the game with me, so I started playing it first. So I had practice, I understood the rules and all that. Then one of my siblings started playing with me, and he got this attitude of taking my kills and then bragging about it. And that kind of ruined it. Because it's like, I try and play, he'd join, he'd follow me around, I would get most kills and stuff like that, and weaken the opponent, and then he'd rush in, get the last hit, which then credited him for the kill. So in the knockout counter, he had high numbers, and he'd be sat there bragging, and I was like, "You're bragging to the person that you swiped the knockouts from. How do you think that's gonna work?" So it kind of ruined it for me in that regard as well. And at one point, he actually had the audacity to make the comment of, "Wanna play some Pokemon Unite with me? And I can carry you to a victory?" And I was like, "Goodbye." Like, can you imagine the audacity? The cheat. How do you guys react if someone did that to you? They played a game, they swipe, would swallow you, follow you, swipe your knockouts, and then actually would brag to your face. I feel like it's on par with somebody that traced my art and then genuinely came to me with it and asked for compliments. And I don't even mean like like somebody I knew IRL, a real person that was physically not even someone on the internet. She traced she found out that I reblogged whenever someone posts art of my characters, I will always share it, okay? So like if someone shares the community posts, I will share it to my YouTube, and if people share it on like YouTube on TikTok, I'll repost it. If people share it on Instagram, I'll share it to my story and add it to like an art folder at the top, like a highlight page. So if people draw my characters, I will show my gratitude and appreciation by showing other people and being like, "Look, pretty picture." And she wanted to get that, but she wanted it through less of a I like your work, so I drew your characters type thing. I'm more of a she wanted a boost off, she thought she'd get a boost off my channel for it, basically. My channel isn't even that big, so probably not. And this woman was also meant to be my friend too. Anyway, she traced one of my drawings and then gave it to me. I had to kind of, I was, I didn't know. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a little jokey joke. But then she was behaving so seriously about it, so I was a bit confused, and I was like, "Thanks." And she was like, "Yeah, it's really good. I drew it myself." And I was like, "What?" Uh, because I was still trying to gauge whether she was joking. And then she started with, "You should share it like you share everybody else's drawings of your characters." And I was like, "You traced my drawing of my characters and then went to me, the person who drew it, and didn't think I'd notice, and asked me to share it." And then I was also thinking, like, and you're expecting my followers who follow me for OC content to not realize that you have just traced one of my pictures. What? Mr. Jcrow tells Squeaky to read my messages in general. I will. He was asleep when I noticed it the first time, so I've not but I'll remind him later. And this day, Jcrow, no, don't play Kit. Jokes aside, don't care about what people say. Play who you want to play. Okay. Step one is downloading it. And Violet, my favourite brawlers by design are Charlie, Chuck, Piper, Willow, Berry, Chester, Mandy, Kit, Belle, and many others. Cookie, hi, Cookie, welcome. We're getting to the end of the zombie project. Oh, I see where the loop is. So I need to make sure that that is there actually. All right, I know how to fix it. Hi, Grit. Hi, Cookie. Welcome. How have you been? Have you done any art recently? Yeah, it's very, very cute actually. Cookie has some art on their community posts. I first saw Cookie's art on Art Fight this year. Has anyone else in chat ever participated in Art Fight, by the way? I've never actually done it before now. This year was the first year for me. Okay. So I also need to now try and make sure that these sections line up a bit better. With the shading on this one. And then I'll take another look at the poll to see if we're still doing the face today or if that's changed. Hi, Squeaky. Have you read what Nisty's asked you in general?
Something about a game that's free.
Something about a game that's free, Squeaky Clean has said.
I've not looked into it. I had a migraine all day.
Yeah, Squeaky did have a migraine all day, so he got to stay in bed.
Yeah.
Well, I say he got to stay in bed. It's not like he got to stay in bed for fun. He had to.
I'd have preferred to have been on my computer doing work and attempting to make something. It's a cool guy thing. But I can't hear out of my right ear and I have a
Look,
migraine, so
we're now up to 9 votes, and it's managed to stay tied between face and clothes. That's impressive. I guess we could do some work on the clothes if it's 50-50.
I vote for her.
Pardon?
I vote for her.
You voted for her.
I've not voted yet. I'm going to now.
Well, it's on 11% currently. Craiglitch, as soon as I said in the Brawl Stars Discord server that my drawing was stopping because of a lack of requests, they bombed me with a lot of them. I love those guys, so kind, really. Fair.
Misty Star t-shirt.
Potentially, give it a gun. Um, Cookie, I'm eating toast. Also, cat roleplay, chat cat roleplay.
Meow. Meow meow.
Speaking of kits,
Oh, did you tell him of the amazing session of Dungeons and Dragons we had that one time?
which
When
one?
we all sat down and I just whipped out a pair of cat ear headband thing and
Nope.
instantly got an inspiration.
Nope.
Oh, I'm playing as a cat boy, so I bought cat ears to go with it. It was cute. Here's my vote.
Well done, Squeaky. That makes 10 votes on the poll. That's a lot of people that's been in chat. Thank you all for joining in. That's crazy.
Hmm. Strange how only like there's 10 votes and only two of them are correct.
Two of them are correct. Are
Yes.
you working out the percentage of how many people have voted for hair?
It's very easy when you realize 10% equals one vote.
Oh.
Hi,
So I
Cookie.
can do some work on the body once I've coloured in the face. Seems all the votes are 50-50.
Hi, Nishi. Hi, Cry Glitch.
Which part of the body would we want to see first? Do the hands. The hands might be actually something pretty cool to work on. Should do the colour in the hands after this?
Uh, it never happened again. My vision is fine, but shitty because I don't use glasses, says Nisty.
Oh, Nisty, I once had a migraine that blinded the center of my right eye for a couple of hours. That is horrendous.
I'd have gone to bed.
I think you'd have freaked out if you started losing your vision, actually.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, migraines can be terrible like that.
Cry Glitch said, one guy even said someone gets some requests for this dude. I don't know why, but filled me up with joy how he worked out that sentence, showing that he cared about the series.
Yeah.
Hockey said oof. Cookie.
Oof.
I did that by mistake. I'm sorry. That was not me being trying to funny.
Uh, Nisty, meow meow. There's your cat roleplay. There you go, Cookie. You got the meow meows. Can we get meow meows in chat?
Apparently, I said Astra was correct about something. I
Astro
do not remember this.
Astro Blaze animation. Squeaky said I was correct about something. Dun, 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 dun.
That doesn't make sense.
What were you correct about?
Cookie said no, Nisty. Uh,
Nisty, I already don't have time for anything. I ain't got time to take painkillers and lay in bed for hours. Depends
that's
how.
like my favorite pastime.
What are you, house?
Yeah. Fucking wish I could get my hands on Vicodin.
I don't even know what Vicodin is.
It's like painkillers,
I
but
just know that
better.
house has a problem with them. They painkillers?
Oh, Astra also voted here. How do I change my vote?
Oh, that's what you agreed. You agreed with Astro Blaze on the hair.
Oh, Astra, what are you doing on Monday? Do you want
Y'all,
to come play Digimon? It's not a request. Come play Digimon. I get a point. I'm in second place by 1 point. First place is two people tied.
hold on.
I need a minion to come and lose.
He gets a bonus point if someone else plays that hasn't played before.
Yeah. And Jcrow has already played once. So,
I don't count. 'Cause they
yeah.
don't like me.
Actually, they love you.
They think I'm stinky.
Yeah, if you don't appear for more than a week, people ask how you're doing.
I'm hiding. Okay, maybe I'm not too stinky then.
Craig Glitch, Cookie, where's our fan arts? Cookie said here. Misty said, is House a good show? I might watch it because I've run out of stuff to watch. Watch Dragon Ball, that's what I did.
House depends. We House is an ass, and he is he's a lot of bad things in terms of he's just a very hateful guy. Like I think what like he hasn't been homophobic, I don't think. But when it comes to how he treats women and like dismissal and the way he treats patients and just human beings in general, he's a bit of an ass. But we basically play it, so we've got something to be angry about.
Yeah.
Because we don't, because we play it so we can judge him.
It's not just him.
So
It's not just House is the exclusive asshole, but there are a lot of assholes. House is the main asshole. I don't know. But like they all have problems. Like Cameron is a woman. That's the problem in the show normally.
basically, you can also tell how much the writer wants you to respect that woman and take that woman seriously as a professional, because you'll see that that woman has a less low cut top than the others. And when they want you to take them seriously in an episode, they get a reasonable shirt. But I kid you not, it's like, V-neck sweaters where it's like you have your collar, maybe a tie, and then you get a V-neck like this, right? That you'd wear with an outfit. And then it's sleeveless, so one of them. Half the time the women wear the V-neck sweater vest and nothing underneath. They're just walking around in that sweater vest. Nothing else.
Yeah. That's when they're objects, and then when they're people, they get the undershirts. Great.
Yeah, when they've got an episode where they want you to take them seriously and they're actually being respected, suddenly wardrobe changes it up.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it
So
is.
like we watch it to be angry at it half
Yeah.
the time.
Like the main cast consists of what, four, five, six people, and only one of them's not problematic.
Mm. Nisty, most anime styles stab my brainstem. And Nisty isn't House the goofy ass doctor I see on TikTok clips sometimes. I'm not sure Goofy is how I'd describe him personally as a character, personality wise, but there are a lot of TikTok clips. So we like to be mad at the characters, but the medicine side of it is interesting at least. Why can't I color that?
Also, it's from like the early 2000s, so if you know a lot of actors and TV shows and movies and stuff, and you recognize people, there's a lot of in house because it's like early 2000s, so you get all of the late 2000s, 2010s actors who were famous who were in house to start with.
I don't, because I don't recognize actors.
Yeah,
I'm kind of bad with faces. Um, I think cartoon wise, if um
it depends what you have
like I don't
access
know what you
to.
have access yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what you have access to, and obviously I don't expect you to say on YouTube if you sail the seven seas when it comes to getting your media, but assuming you don't have limitations and like you have access to different stuff, else I've been watching. There's quite a few series on Netflix that are good. There's
Seven.
Scissor Seven.
Every season of Scissor 7 is great. Most stuff on
Scissor Seven
Netflix
is
has
great.
like season 1 is amazing, and then season 2 kind of like dips a little bit, and then season 3 is just god awful.
Yeah. House has a lot of content, so if you need something to binge that's like so we have shows that we just put on for noise sometimes, and House is also one of them. Like shows where you're not gonna be sad if you miss out on the plot.
Like sat on your phone or on your Switch and you've got the show on is one show, and then we'll have a pay the hell attention show where we sit down and watch it together.
But Nisty, I think you would definitely, if you've not seen it, please watch Sweet Home, or the bare minimum, watch season one of Sweet Home. In fact, if you've not seen any, I recommend you take a look at some of the images of the monsters from that currently, because I know you seem to be a horror fan based on your work, and yeah,
Yeah, other like it's kind of Squid Game vibes, but much, 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 much better.
it's not Squid Game vibes. It just came out at the same time.
That's from the same
It's
country.
got nothing to do with Squid Game.
Uh,
Alice in Borderland has Squid Game vibes in the sense of it's like an obscure life or death weird puzzle game situation that's interesting. I think Sweet Home was just kind of lumped in with Alice in Borderland and Squid Game because they all came out on Netflix at around the same time.
yeah,
But it's definitely not game show.
yeah, no. Alice in Borderland, I feel like had a more consistently good show, but season one of Sweet Home was so much better than the other two.
Disty, I might just start watching X-Files again. I had like 20 DVDs I haven't watched. If you got the DVDs, they are right there.
Ooh,
House is an option. There's, like I say, I think you should check out Sweet Home, to be honest.
if
Personally. Cryglitch said my favorite YouTuber called Hatsune Miku Mid. You should demote them.
I also one that you haven't watched. I recommend Porridge from the 1960s. It's a really funny British comedy based in a prison. It got 3 seasons. It's got Ronnie Barker in it. It's really funny.
Don't look at me. I've not seen it. I can't comment. He looked at me like I was gonna go, yeah. It's like,
No,
right after saying to me, you haven't watched this, and then going and then looking at me like with an approving nod. It's like I can't do the approving nod.
really good.
I don't know what it is.
There's one guy that's like, Fletcher, what's a practicing homosexual? He's like, this one's not very good at it yet.
Not very good at it yet.
Yeah. That's like the level of comedy. It's just,
That feels like Goku logic.
yeah. Porridge is great.
Okay. I know. This is gonna be easier to shade the thumb, the whole hand in the lighter color, darker color, and then work out where the highlights go. So I'm gonna do it backwards.
If you've got Prime, apparently the new Batman animated series is good. Also, Preacher and American Gods are worth watching. And obviously Invincible and The Boys.
Oh, depending on your age, please. The Boys is one of them shows where you need to pay attention to the age rating. It can get really messy. But if you're old enough to watch The Boys is actually really good.
Mm,
It's a very, very interesting take on the whole superhero thing. But please do actually genuinely pay attention to the age rating there because it gets very, very messy.
graphic.
And Uzi, sup Pookies? Hi, Uzi, welcome. Oh, Uzi moved house, by the way.
What? Uzi moved house and decided that we're now all Garfield's toy?
Why oh, is Garfield's toy called Pookie?
Garfield's toy is called Pookie.
That's cute.
Yeah. That, you never heard the audio. So, where's Pookie? Pookie? Where are you? That's Garfield.
Garfield.
Garfield. Uh, another really good recommendation for all people in chat. This is a proper good one. So all of you should pay attention and go watch it because it's all in your age range.
It's Jack McCullough when it releases. Go watch that.
Newman.
Newman's good. I
Yeah.
like Newman.
I'm looking at the bookshelf like, what can we recommend? Heartstopper's good. The
Is
Way of the House Husband's pretty good. The Necronomicon,
the
not
way
so much.
the way the house husband's really good, but the anime is kind of naff.
It's funny. It's kind of like a visual novel.
Yeah, for the anime, air quote anime, don't expect an actual animation. It's more of a visual novel
Yeah.
than it is actually an animated cartoon.
But looking at the bookshelf, like what there could I recommend as an anime? The giant rainbow of colors in the middle. I can't say.
Uzi, that was a horrible Garfield voice. Oh, that hurt. I don't think he was trying to do Garfield on purpose.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was more of a like I couldn't do it in my own voice because I'm too masculine and I don't want people to clip that. I don't want people to clip me calling people pookie. That's cringe.
fair, fair.
I'm a cool guy.
Okay, fair. Good night, Nisty, though. Night night.
Night, Nisty. Wish me luck at Digimon next week.
Digimon.
Because I got wish luck, and he's gonna beat people. And then I'm gonna win
Feels
games.
like looking pretty cool and it's becoming more 3D.
Mm.
Oh, she has the bite on that hand too. It needs shading in.
Oh, I finished watching Dragon Ball.
All of it.
Yep. On to Dragon Ball Z now.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, it's just
Misty, good luck with Digimon.
poggers. Actually says at the end of Digimon, like, no, you can follow the story in Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, okay, cool. But there's a great scene where it's supposed to make it look like a gigantic person is nodding, and all they do is like just make her eyes further apart and then back together. It's really weird.
Okay. So I'm just gonna add the discolored bite injury now. She kind of has like 1, 2, 3 wiggles.
I hope she can get that infected.
Yeah, so Cry Glitch, I'm gonna draw all the ball star requests while watching you. Eye emoji. And Nisty also said, wish you luck at Digimon.
Cool.
You've got that Nisty look, now you're going to succeed. Oop, the votes have now gone up to 11 in favor of the face. We're back on the face, everyone.
Cool. Nisty, if you want a really good mature TV program, you should go watch Ketvers.
Yes, very scary. I will move back onto the face. I'm just getting this last part so I don't forget it.
The Scott Pilgrim TV show is really good.
Oh, the Scott Pilgrim animated TV series is actually really good. Too bad Nisty's gone to bed. And we'll never know
Nisty's
unless
not gone to
unless they're
bed. They'll be back in
secretly in
5 minutes.
chat again.
Yeah, they don't go to bed. They don't have a bed. Their existence is spent exclusively on trains and watching streams.
I thought you were gonna make a joke because last time they said they were going to bed, they came back after 10 minutes because they woke up to get food, which is
Understandable.
understandable. Yeah. Okay, we're back onto face though.
Mm.
Thanks to the votes, we can do the cheeks, we can do the inside of her mouth, we can do the hair around her face as well.
Inside of the mouth. What? I wonder if anyone's got any plushies that like have a mouth open.
What do you mean?
You don't have Stitch in here?
I can't, it's not like I can show him on camera.
True.
Good, I do not use a webcam for I am shy. That's all. I could. I just. What if you're all mean to me?
I use a webcam, but it's because I have no talent.
What? You have talent? What?
Oh, I don't. I need to make up for the fact that I can't do anything unique.
No? You just want to show off your pretty face.
That too.
Got the teeth. They're sharp now.
I don't.
And Uzi. Wow. I like to bite myself. What? Uzi, what? Cry glitch. And someone told me to draw Skibidi Max the Brawler. Uzi, you're just like my dog then. Uzi, wow. And Dark Umbreon, I hear Squeaky. Yes, Squeaky's here.
Hi, Umbreon.
He's not gone live the past couple of days because he's had migraines and stuff. He's here currently.
I've been well and
How have you been, Dark Umbreon DS? I know you've said the past couple of weeks have been like super busy for you.
I've been starting fires. Oh, is anyone excited for that new Funko Fusion game that's coming out?
From Confusion?
Yeah, I'm super excited for it. It's a Funko Pop game.
Doesn't quite sound like you, but okay.
Oh, it's free. Exclusively for me. Everyone else has to pay like 40 quid for it. Then everyone goes, "Oh, is it free for you?" I'm like, I know people. That's my talent.
My talent.
I'm just, I just know people.
He finds people and goes, "You're my friend now." I'm not sure you know the song.
I probably don't. I know I'm sleepy though. I mean, the bed's too comfortable.
What does that even mean? You want to sleep on the floor?
Mm,
Squeaky wants to sleep on the
mm.
floor, everyone. Floor squeaky, squeaky floor.
Ricky came to cuddle me. He's
Hmm.
big baby, sweet
But
easy.
Aquamarine said also hi. Skelly said I want Funko Fusion so bad.
Oh, you should have a friend that worked on it.
Yeah,
That's what I did.
we know someone that actually worked on it. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna play when she comes to visit and be like, wait for different bits to happen and just expect to hear that was me, I did that bit. That bit was me, I did that bit too.
Like, if anyone in chat's played any of the old Valve games where like you get the speech bubble, it's like, I'm Gabe Newell, and this is a thing about the game. I'm expecting that to happen a lot. Cool. Um,
So what I'm gonna do, the face layer also includes the upper part of her hair. So we will be doing the thing where I mark all the shading first to keep it cohesive, and then we go through it in color. So first up's gonna be like blue for shadow.
I noticed something.
Mm-hmm.
So my birthday's on a Friday this year.
One moment. Okay. I don't know, Squeaky started whispering something, so I was like, I can just pause the mic. Hang on.
I
Splatoon, hello, everyone. Want a drama dump? Uh-oh. Misty!
Nisty
It's
came
not
back for the
bed.
Nisty came back for the tea.
Misty, I'm in the process of sleeping, watching YouTube for like 20 minutes. Oh, okay, wait, I know that I know that move. Skelly, Fun Confusing is $60 for me. Ouch.
Jesus, get a friend who made it.
Good friend who made it quickly. But Splatoon? Yeah, sure. What happened? And Misty, bro, they made a game of that show. What show? Oh, they're playing Uzi's playing a Murder Drones horror game. I can imagine it's probably on Roblox.
Yeah. I tried playing Roadblocks once, but it was very confusing. Like all you do is sit there with traffic cones.
I don't understand.
I said roadblocks, not Roblox.
Oh, you were just playing Traffic Cone Simulator.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna go for like a pattern similar to that, maybe. This is gonna take a while. There's quite a few frames. But at least a solid amount of it can be just copied around. Splatoon. Some kid pulled down pants at school and full on peed on the sports field. I'm sorry, you had to witness that, Splatoon.
I'm sorry,
Misty, low-key a baller move though.
the person who pulled down the pants peed, or the person who had their pants pulled down peed? Because one of them is a very severe reaction to something. Like, imagine just standing in the tennis court and someone pants the junior immediate thought is just to pee all over the place as defense mechanism.
Your immediate defenses. You know what? You asked for this.
Very Nisticore.
Why is that mystical? Leave
I'm sorry,
Felicity
the person
alone!
who wears the shirt saying I shit myself while I wait for the Reaper.
Alright, actually, I can't defend you anymore.
Definitely the kind of person that would have the Rouge the Bat toilet mat that says pissing all by yourself, handsome.
That exists?
Yeah.
Okay. Skelly, I watched Murder Drones on episode 3. I keep forgetting to watch it. I keep saying I'm going to because I do mean to, I just keep forgetting.
I think I watched the first 4 or 5 episodes on stream.
Uzi said slay, and I'm going to assume that means slay to the guy that peed on the floor at school,
Twist, it
and
is Uzi.
not to Skelly, who is watching Murder Drones. I'm just gonna choose to believe. Mr. Squeaky, go back in bed.
I might.
See, Nisty can tell people to go to bed because Nisty's currently in bed.
They're just doing a bad job of sleeping.
At least they're trying. I can't, like, I totally understand the plight of I'm tired and I want to go to bed, or I need to go to bed, but I can't sleep. I'm just gonna go on my phone for a little bit. I can't call that out when it's something I do.
I did fall asleep and missed half an episode of Dragon Ball Z.
It's like when my cousin does stuff at school, like telling me they may or may not be cutting class, or if someone in chat mentions that they're cutting class, like I could be like, well, realistically, you probably shouldn't, you know. But also, it would be lying to say it wasn't something I did. And my bigger concern with it is, does anyone at least know where you are? And are you at least cutting class in a way that is as safe as possible for yourself?
When I cut class, they called the police.
You were at a boarding school, so it was definitely very different.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like one school I went to, people had cut class by going off into the woodlands and the forest and the public footpaths, and that's kind of not very safe. Um, versus just going into town where there's lots of people around, which is a bit safer than just, going into the woods when no one knows you're there. Nisty, alright, I'm gonna be in deep shit if you don't wake up early to eat breakfast tomorrow, because I want to eat breakfast for some reason. May your breakfast be delicious. Breakfast is one of my favorite mealtime foods, actually. I don't like getting up early, but I like breakfast meals more than other meals. So, like, eggs, croissants, bakery type stuff.
Big bulk crave.
Cereals are pretty nice. Toast and different things you can have on toast. There was something else, but you said big bowl of crave and I forgot. Waffles, pancakes, and then other things like breakfast sandwiches. There's so many different breakfast sandwiches you can get.
Cereal bars and stuff.
So cereal bars are not at the top of my agenda for favorite breakfast things, to be honest.
Chocolatey bread.
I'm talking, yeah, that's in like pastries.
I like chocolatey bread.
Yeah,
Why do we not get chocolatey bread anymore?
because the brand we were getting changed how they made their stuff, and we just haven't looked for a better brand yet.
Fair.
And Nisty, good night for real this time. Night night, sweet dreams. Whoops.
Ta-ra.
My glitch, I'm gonna finish probably when the stream ends. Will you still be online on Discord? Because I want to send it then. I'll probably be around for a while, sure. Um, I also have my phone, probably will have my phone on me. Um, and Mochi Stars Arts, you're almost done with the Applejack design. I'll keep an eye out on your community tabs. I'll keep an eye out. If you're not done by the end of the stream, Skelly, pro tip, don't buy the Oreo Coke. Worst mistake of my life. You have that too? I saw that for the first time yesterday. It was horrifying.
It wasn't pleasant looking. cookie flavored Coke.
A cookie flavored Coke, yeah, it exists. It's real.
For clarification, cookie flavored Coca-Cola sounds terrible. Cookie flavored Coke doesn't sound bad at all.
I'm not sure what you mean. Um, but cookie flavored Coke just sounds terrible. I went in a store yesterday with Squeaky, and last time we went in that store, they had
Blue peppers.
bright blue colored Pepsi. I was like, well, that looks awful. And I remember joking to the staff, being like, so have you tried this? Because they had it all over the checkout. Because they really wanted to try and move some of these bottles. And then the next time we went in, yeah, they had the Oreo cookie flavored Coca-Cola. Horrifying. Like, that just doesn't sound good. Go on, Skelly, give us a review.
Night night, people. I'm going to bed.
Is your headache actually back?
I'm just tired.
If you're tired, you might also be overtired. How much have you drank today?
About a liter. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. Skelly has a fish. Um, Skelly, I'm better than good. It was a yes, Murder Drone's line, yippee. Murder Drone's moment. Oh, I also need to make sure to mark out, in addition to the shading, the bit where her hair swaps colours. So she's gonna need a mark down the centre of her hairline to make sure we get everything else coloured correctly. Probably should have used a darker shade line for these because it blends in way too much, I think. Well, that's an idea on how she's going to look anyway. The face is still winning in the polls, so we're going to keep doing this. But I just thought I'd have we'll color in this one now. Well, this project's very close to being finished, and then you'll all have to wait till August. Not August, damn. That'd be one heck of a wait. You'll all have to wait until October 4th. And then you'll get to see the full thing at least. Oh, I see you putting hearts in chat and emotes. Skelly, the Coke Oreo is pretty good though, but the Oreo Coke isn't as bad as the AI Coke. Anyways, it's like regular until it tastes like Oreo dipped in milk, and that's been out too long. Oh, yeah, it sounds kind of ungood. Also, thank you for the likes on the video, everyone. We're up to 7. That's really cool. The likes do help in the algorithm. Oh, hello, Pebble. Yes, Pebble, it is you. Little tiny cat. Who'd have guessed it? Teeny weeny little stinky cat on the floor. Little stinklord. Oh, he's embarrassed. What's the matter, Pebble? Pebble, Pebble, hi. Hello. Oh, he's jealous. He's jealous because I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to chat, so he's jealous. He gets jealous when I'm talking to people on the mic. It's like, why are you talking to people? You could be talking to me. Uzi, you have a full team? A full team on what? What does that even mean, full team? Whenever I think of like teams, I think of Pokemon first. Just saying. Oh, this one's actually holding the frame. So that can actually be moved across. And then from here, we can actually take most of that across again. Uzi bro thinks you're on a call right now. And you mean in the horror game. Okay, good luck surviving, Uzi. May you survive the many horrors. Ooh, why is it just doing lines? I really want to go swimming. Still have been swimming in ages. I want to go, but there's just always so much to do. So then I never get to go. Oops. There we go. Scully, the other day I saw a furry running on all fours to their house. Felt like a fever dream. Furry, like a full furry fursuit? Running on all fours? Because fursuits are kind of expensive to risk damaging it like that. Or was it Ethereum? So Ethereum is like where a person will just wear like maybe a mask and a tail. And they're a little bit more realistic than furry. Or was it like a full cartoon fursuit? Either way, it was kind of a jarring thing to witness. And Skelly, yeah, it was a full fursuit. Well, they're the ones paying for it. They might regret doing that when they're looking at the dry cleaning bill afterwards, like, oh. Unless they just never wash the fursuit. Cue brother, ugh. Like, I understand they're difficult to clean, but, like, they can be. There are ways to wash hard, like, costumes like that. And there are also, there's costumes in drama as well, like theatre, that are, like, air quote, no wash costumes. And there are ways to treat them. I think a tea tree oil spray, no, or peppermint, I think it is actually. Oil is one way because it's got like the antimicrobial properties, and it also makes it smell nice. And combing with fur materials, you're going to want to comb that as well to prevent mats to get out loose dirt and stuff. So even from a literally a costume department mentality, there's going to be ways to take care of that. Uzi, dang it, I died again. Oh no. R.I.P. Uzi. Do you want the color straight down the middle and a little wiggle and a heart because they're cute and a heart because it's cute and a darker color for the shading. Yeah, that is definitely a very specific thing to witness on your way home. The only time I've ever seen someone in a fursuit has been at conventions, like in like where people are in cosplay anyway. I've never seen someone just casual, though I have seen casual cosplay. So I've seen lots of casual cosplay around when I visit the cities and stuff. Particularly Naruto, actually. So when it comes to uh, like casual cosplay in the wild, I see a lot of Naruto. Because you notice them immediately because they'll always have like the really big coat that other in fluorescent orange. So they're really, really quick to spot. It's just kind of interesting that statistically they're the ones I've noticed the most, as opposed to ones that I think are going to be less obvious as a cosplay and a bit more like something subtle, kind of like I don't know, things like Bungo Stray Dogs and like Dazai, where it's like it's definitely a look, but you could get away with it just being an eccentric day-to-day look by, standard, like normal people, non-anime standards. Because I've always thought that when I remember when I was like a teen, I was like, and I noticed certain cosplays that were just normal, like Elle from Death Note, and I remember thinking like, hey, you could probably just walk around in this cosplay. Nobody'd know, and even the fans would be like, haha, that person is dressed like Elle, but like they can't actually be dressed like Elle. They're not actually going to be in cosplay. It's just going to be a randomer that's just dressed like that. And if I go over and say anything, then and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, Death Note, am I right?" They're not gonna know, but secretly you are. Just observations I made. But then when I saw it for the first time, let's say Naruto, I was like, that is less subtle. And Uzi, dang it, I died again. Why is this FNAF not going to start? Oh, are you playing the Roblox FNAF game? I've played that. I've played that one with my cousins. And Uzi, if the furries don't wash their fursuit, doesn't make it more realistic? If they don't wash the fursuit, doesn't it make it more realistic? Not really, because let's say hypothetically you're a dog, right? Dogs bathe. Animals in the wild do bathe as well. So it's not just, oh, well, it's a pet, so humans clean it because we intervene. Animals do clean themselves. Most of them do, because poor hygiene, even in wild animals, can lead to illness and infection. So it wouldn't make it more realistic. It'd just make it kind of smelly. So, and you also want to prolong you want the longevity of your suit as well, because they're not cheap, they're very expensive. So you want it to look good and you want it to last as well if you want to keep the character. Um, think about it like cosplays for regular cosplays and cosplay wigs. And the best way, like, you can just throw the wig in a cupboard, sure, that's fine. But when you get it out, it might be tangled, it might be messy, the styling might be damaged, as opposed to some cosplayers who might get a wig stand. And then obviously it's going to also be to do with how much space you have, but this hypothetical means you've got enough space for a fursuit, right? So, like, sure, you can look after it however you want, but ultimately, when something costs that much money, it's definitely worth learning how to care for it properly to make sure you get to keep it longer. It's the same for normal pieces of clothing. So, a lot of my dresses, they're quite expensive. Fortunately, I found ways to get hold of them a lot cheaper. Um, so, like, just being patient, like online people that don't want them anymore, that sort of thing. Um, but I clean them in specific ways with specific colors to make sure to just get that longevity out of them because if I damage them and then I never get to wear them again, that's on me. Not only can I not afford to replace them, like I'm gonna be kicking myself because it's only my own fault. Oh, why did the line art disappear? That's interesting. The line art on the mouth disappeared. It did it again! That's curious. It's very interesting, actually. Oops. So we're just copying across the hair for the most part. Um, uh, but yeah, Uzi, which FNAF game are you playing? I'm curious because I think it might be the one that I played recently. The fill here is giving me problems. Now it's coloring a chunk of the hair that isn't meant to be colored. Do you want to not? There we go. I'll get some of the grey now, and then I'll check the poll as well to see if people still want to see the face being worked on, and see if we're swapping out for the body again. It's almost done with the hair. The face also is going to need her cheeks doing at some point, but we're slowly getting through it. Yeah, face is strongly in the lead with 54% now. We've got 13 votes in total. That's lots. And the likes of the video have gone up, so shout out to whoever that was. Thank you. Appreciate it. And we're gonna keep working on the hair. But yeah, it's like I know it's like I don't know. It might seem silly to be like, oh gosh, thank you, and it's like no, because it does mean a lot to know that the work is liked or appreciated. So I'm sorry if it's a little bit annoying, but I am grateful. So this piece of the hair is a lot more shaded because her fingers are in the way. But most of this will be, at least the upper part of the hair here is going to be the same, so I can just copy this across for a couple of frames. But there is some subtle movement on the rest of her hair because there's a little bit of bounce on. Well, you can see the bit that's bouncing. You know what I mean. And then it's only a couple of frames after we've done this, so we're actually getting through this at some good speed. And so Cry Glitch, hey, I'm done drawing. I'm going to send the drawings. Don't go away, please. Oh, you're here like in a minute in chime. But don't go away, please. I was like, why would I suddenly go away? Ah, I see. It's gone 10. Cry Glitch reminded me. Thank you. Just log off right now, this moment, just to be a meanie. I'm kidding. Oh, we got the hair finished today. We've got quite a bit of the colouring done. I'm thinking this is going to be the last time I stream anything for this project and finishing up on that side of things. So the grand reveal for everything else will be when the finished file gets posted. I will make some community posts up soon. Uzi, cry, why you do this? I know, cry glitch. It's okay, I'll at least wait until he sends what he's sending on Discord so I can take a little look. But there will be a poll on the channel soon. Like I say, because I'm going to be doing another meme and I'd like to I'll pick a few OCs, I'll put a few of them up and I'll let people just vote on who I should do for it. The heart flashes away there for a moment. There. And we did also animate the back of her hair. So she's getting some colour. She's looking pretty good. She's going to be quite pretty, I think. Or at least I hope she will. Cry Glitch has sent. Let's take a little look. Oh, they're so cute. They're so small. Oh no, he drew a skibbity toilet. I got skibbitied. Is that a pangolin? Pangolin? Oh, they're so small and cute. You did just such a good job, Craig Glitch. They're so sweet. They look so concerned, the first two. Why are they so concerned? Do I need to fight someone for them? Are they in trouble? Do they need help? Yeah, quite a lot of this is. I don't know. How are you all feeling knowing that this project's come to an end? Are you excited? You sad? You relieved? We're all just waiting for the next one. Like, chop chop animation. Let's get more. Another smashes the glass. Oh, I can't do that because the hair's moving, but I can bring the upper part across. Skelly, you're so close to 200. 193, you're right. That's an extra one more subscriber since I last noticed. Then I'll have to do an extra thing for 200 subscribers, but I don't know what to do. What should I do, Pebble? What do you think, Pebble? Squeak, sing. He's singing songs. Oh, he's a good boy. You a good boy? You a good boy? Good boy, Pebble? Yes. Very good, very smart, very intelligent. He knows I'm near the end of stream, so he knows he's hoping to get more food. He's learned that if I put the laptop top down, sometimes it's because it's mealtime, so I've put the laptop down to come and feed him. So now he seems to think that every time I put the laptop down, it means that I'm going to feed him. So he's smart, but not smart. Anyway, thank you all for joining the live stream today. We'll finish the poll. Everybody seemed to unanimously, well, not unanimously, there was a high favour for working on the face today, so that's what we were animating. Thank you all for joining the stream. Shout out to Uzi, Gelly, Cryglitch, Multi Stars Arts, Vampire, no, not Vampirix. Anyway, what is it? Vampire Shank? Vampire Shank? Yes, I think so. Um, Cookie, Skelly, Nisty, Squeaky Clean was here IRL. I think there was some Astroblaze earlier on in the stream. We got some new people in chat too. Chippy Delicious, I believe that was. And thank you all for joining. Oh, and Splatoon was here. Splatoon was in chat too. So it was lovely to see you all. Thank you all for joining the live stream today. The streaming schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. UK time. Just in case, shout out to Skelly in case I missed that one. Sorry. And depending on where you are, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Have a great day or sweet dreams. Bye bye.